send out the last minute link to today's Saturday Scoop, because this is something that you don't want to miss. So you want to cut off all your distractions starting now. You want to be prepared, be present, be prepared, and be ready. We have a lot to share. Again, if you're just joining us, if you could put in the chat where you're joining us from, that would be great. Hi, La from Milwaukee. Julie from Toronto. See, this is company-wide. This is our Saturday Scoop. This is where you're going to get little tidbits, little nuggets. So just be prepared. Hi, Shannon from Georgia. Camping High, hello. Hello from Concord, North Carolina. Again, we're going to get started here. We're going to give it another minute to get started. Send out those last minute. Hi from South Africa. Welcome, welcome. As you can see, we are in 44 different countries as of right now, and I believe we have 5 different countries on joining us today. So welcome, welcome. I don't know if it's morning, afternoon, night where you're calling from, but it's early afternoon for me. Hello, Team Squeak. Tanya from Las Vegas. Welcome, welcome. It's great to see you on this call. For those of you that don't know who Team Squeak is, it happens to be my team. So welcome, everybody. I know that Saturdays tend to be a little bit busy for everybody, so pat yourself on the back if you are joining us today, because I know that there's a lot going on Saturdays. But the most important thing is you showed up today. You said you were going to show up, and you did. Greetings from Florida. Hello, Elaine. Hello from Canton, Ohio, Rosa. Again, pat yourself on the back for being here, because again, there's always stuff going on. Always. There's tragedies. There's grandkids, kids, a lot of weddings, a lot of things going on always in everybody's life. But the most important thing is you all showed up today. And that's great. That's what we're all supposed to do. So we're gonna get started. I'm gonna wait another 30 seconds, and then we're gonna get started for the day. And yes, it's scoop time. It's Saturday Scoop time. So get ready. We have a lot of information to share. I'm gonna give it another 15 seconds. Hello, Christine from Forest Lake, Minnesota. Good to see you this morning. Greetings from Canton, Ohio. All right, well, we're going to get started here. And there's going to be a lot of people joining. Again, please drop all interruptions, distractions, get your pieces of paper and your pen ready. Start taking notes. And because we have a lot to share. We have testimonies, good morning, Willie. It's great to see you. So we're going to get started. Like I said, there's a couple people in the waiting room. Shar.
I got him.
Okay, perfect. It takes a great team to get these things up and rolling on a Saturday, and we are one of the best. We have one of the best communities. We have one of the best trainers today. So I want to again welcome everybody. Thanks for jumping on the call. Um, just for the next 90 minutes, if you could just please focus, keep your mind open, and you're going to get little nuggets here. You're going to get little nuggets there. Keep track of them because I promise you, you're going to use them. If not today, you're going to use them throughout the week. And as we finish this month strong today, I'm going to first of all introduce you to all around good guy. He's a family man, husband and father. He loves to have fun and help others do the same. And if you've ever been to a training, I believe the last training he had a bright orange shirt on, and he was up there boogieing, dancing, having a good time, hooting, hollering, because that's just how he is. And he loves to have fun. And he's one of them that helps others to have fun. He's truly a servant at heart. He's also newly promoted to lieutenant in the fire department outside of Atlanta, Georgia. So let's give it up for Jared Ojeda.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Hello, Cheryl. Thank you so much for hosting our call this morning. If you don't know Cheryl, you're going to get to know her very well in the next couple of minutes. Hello, 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 everybody. This is Jared Ojeda out of Atlanta, Georgia, a small city called Riverdale. And I'm excited to be here. You know how I am, guys. I got to see some energy. I got to feel some energy. I am not the sales type person. I am not your network marketer guy. I'm just a regular husband. I am a worker. I'm a family man. I'm part of my community just like you. And I want you to be able to relate with me today. So in order to relate, I got to see you. So do me a favor, everybody, just turn your cameras on for 1 second. I just want to see who is out there, what you're doing. I'm outside. I'm sweating, y'all. I got my little rag right here ready to go to work for you all. I'm so excited. I promise you, you're going to find some value in what I say today. But let me just see who's on the call real quick. I see my boy Trey. Hello. Hey, Moana. I see you. You must be driving out there. Hello, Ruben. I see you out there. What's up, Jonas? My man Jonas is in the building. Josebi. What's up, Sarika? Hello, Patricia. Man, Diana with the 2 N's. Castellinia. I mean, we got people from all over. I got my man Elon, Tamara, Shonda. You look amazing, Shonda Young. Hello, Kathy. How are you? I'm just looking at a few faces. Hello, Beverly, Nakia, Jim, and Leanna. I see you out there. Freddie. Hello, hello, hello. I mean, so many of you all. Thank y'all so much for entertaining me this morning. See, guys, they told me something. They said, if you're having fun with what you do, you'll never work a day in life, right? And I like to have fun. She's not fibbing. I am the fun guy. But I'm also the guy who knows how to take care of business. See, I run into burning buildings for complete strangers. And I always tell people, imagine what I would do for my friends and family, right? I was introduced to this amazing community that you're going to hear about. If you're a first timer on a call, if you're a guest on a call, do me a favor. I want you to put a G in the chat. It's just to identify, it's just to say hello, it's to give you a warm welcome. It's not to put any pressure on you. Sometimes you're feeling like, what did I do to get on this call? You got an invite from a close friend, and they said, jump on this call. I'm excited about something, and you did it. So we want to say hello to you. We want to welcome you. So if you see any G's on the chats, give them a nice warm welcome. The second thing is this. If you know you invited someone on the call and they're being bashful, because sometimes that was me. I was like, don't tell nobody I'm new, right? They're trying to sell me something, right? Listen, you call them out because we family. You invited them. They mean something special to you. So call them out and say, yes, hey, Mary, Jared invited you on the call. I'm so excited to see you, right? Do something in the chat like that. We want to know who our guests are. If you are brand new and that member, a new member. In other words, you just got started with us in the last month or so. Put an NM in the chats. Like, or if this is your very first Saturday Scoop, put an NM. NM, new member in the chat. We want to know who you are. We want to give you a nice warm welcome and a shout out as well. And if you are an OG, a veteran ambassador, right? If a seasoned ambassador, put an SA or just put some fire in the chats. If you've been on some trips and you've been around the world with us, you're making some money, having fun with your friends, put some fires in the chats real quick, guys. This is not your average call. What I like to call this is a hot call. And when I say hot, I mean honest, open, and transparent, right? What we do here today is we expose you to a community that's happening. See, my father taught me something years ago. Thank my father. He went to sleep for a while back in July, and I remember some sayings that he told me. One of the things he said there are 3 types of people in this world: those who play the game, those who watch the game, and those who say, what game? Like they had no idea a game was even being played, right? Are you familiar with those three type people? Well, our goal today is to get you out of the what game crew. Does that make sense? We want to get you out of the what game crew so that you can make a decision whether you're going to watch the game or you're going to go play it. Now, listen, it doesn't matter to us what you decide to do. We decide to play. The person who invited you, we're playing because we found out the people who play or people who watch, they tend to pay the people who play, right? And you look at any sport, any concert, there's watchers and there is performers. And we decided to be the performers in our life because we got invited to a community and we said yes. We said yes to ourselves. We said yes to our family. We said yes to our community. And now we're saying yes to you. We want you to come join us. And what we're inviting you to is a community called Viago, right? I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to go through this very quickly because once I go through it, you know, the first question that people always have is this real? Right? Is this something that I can do? And will you help me? We're going to answer every one of those questions today so that you can make a solid decision by the time we finish this call. Okay. So what is Viago? Viago, we're an ultimate lifestyle community. That's all we are. We travel the world. We have fun. We bring our friends and family. We save money every single day. And we put a real focus on health and wealth. Why? Because what good is having money and what good is traveling the world if you can't enjoy it because you have bad health? So we put all that under one umbrella called Viago. And we are a membership-based organization. What does that mean? It means that you have to be a member in order to benefit from our community. And so the membership allows you to get unlimited wholesale travel. That's number one. That's our bread and butter. I always ask my friends when I invite them, if time and money was not an issue, and you can go anywhere in the world, where would you go? Who would you take with you? What will you do when you're there? In fact, I'm asking you, Shonda, where would you go? Put it in the chats. Yes, I caught you drinking that drink. Put it in the chat. This is an interactive call, y'all. Y'all didn't come on to hear me. You want to hear from the community. Put it in the chats. Where's that bucket list destination you want to go? And think about who would you take with you? What would you do when you're there? Well, Viago is your answer. It's the vehicle to help you get there. So we give you unlimited wholesale access to properties all around the world. For example, Vegas, instead of paying $149, which is the public price, Viago gives you wholesale pricing, which is like $101, right? And we can do this all day long. Miami, Florida, once you get access, once you get that ID, that membership, you now have access to all things travel, airplane tickets, car rentals, Airbnb type style homes, a timeshare inventory. No, not timeshare maintenance fees, not timeshare obligations, just the inventory. We have access to it, right? So you're saving money everywhere around the world. How about New York City? You know, I would certainly rather save $410, 57% in New York City. Kingston, Jamaica, right? I like to travel abroad. So we want to save money there. How about Cape Town, South Africa? Anybody put Cape Town in there? Venice, Italy. You save money all the time, but our company just didn't want you to save money. It wasn't about just saving $1. It was about how they treat you when you get there and the people you can bring with you, right? So we created these escapes, y'all. And the escapes, they come in two forms. The first one is escape your way. Let's talk about that. Why is that significant? Because it's your way. You get to pick the dates, you get to pick the people who you want to come with you, and you get to explore the world. The company will put everything together for you. You just got to be a member. They take advantage of it. These are 4- and 5-star experiences, not just travel, but the whole experience when you get there. I'm gonna give you an example of an escape your way. Here's Phuket, Thailand. Now, listen, guys, before I saw this community, I didn't even know there was a place called Phuket, right? And if I did see it, I would probably said the word with a PH sounded like an F. Then all of y'all would be beating me up, right? So that's not it. Listen, 5 days and 4 nights. But here's the beautiful thing. Remember I said they treat you well when you get there? Imagine getting to the airport. You have that iPad, the person standing there with your name on it. Alan Maine, right? And then you go there and they take you directly to the resort. You don't have to worry about no timeshare presentations. You don't have to worry about them hackling you. You don't have to worry about catching a cab. They take you directly to the resort. When you get there, they welcome you in. They show you the itinerary. There's breakfast, there's excursions, there's everything already included. You just have to show up and show out, y'all. In this particular trip, there's a yacht dinner cruise, there's a James Bond island tour, there's a Coral Island tour, which kind of goes cave diving. And then there's a guided tour around the island, right? So you get to see the elephants, the monkeys, the Buddhas, the temples. And when you finish all that, you go hang out for a 60-minute Thai massage. Anybody down for that? Anybody want to go to Thailand with me? Well, see, $399, that included your taxes and your tip per person for 5 days and 4 nights. So when I saw this, I honestly said it was too good to be true. It's no way. So you know what we did? We booked it. We said, let's try it out. if I'm going to tell my friends and family about this, I got to know it's real. How many of y'all feel that same way? Like, I'm not going to tell nobody until I see it's real. Well, listen, we tested it out for you, and we took 48 of our friends. Now, here's a cool thing. I'm not a travel agent, y'all. I didn't have to book travel for 48 of my friends. What I did was told them where I was going. They got a membership, and they went and clogged in and clicked the button just like I did, and they came with us. It was one of the most amazing trips we had. We got to see the tigers, the lions. I even met a cheetah. And yes, that is not a stuffed animal. Those are real animals that we experience. So, I mean, we do these trips all the time. You can go your way. You pick the dates, you bring the people you want with you your way. Now, the company said we want more. What if we took away that work for you? And we decided to pick out a date. We decided to go book out rooms at a resort. We decided to invite the whole company in, and you can just enjoy. You just got to show up and show out. So we call these reward escapes. And so our company start putting together these like once a month right now, where we'll go to a different country, we'll buy out resorts. So the first one we did, absolutely amazing. It was in Mexico, right? But it wasn't just the average Mexico. We went to a 4-diamond resort. Now, how many of y'all knew about 4-diamond resorts before Viago? Like, I heard about 4 and 5-star. I'm honestly, right? But 4-diamond, I'm just telling you, it's a different experience. But when we got there, they picked us up from the airport. When we got to the hotel, the resort, they met us outside. They had a little welcome party cheering us on. Then we had a welcome reception. We got a chance to meet people from all around the world. Why? Because as you can tell on this call, we got Viago members all around the world. So anyone can book these trips. So I'm meeting my friends from Africa. I'm meeting my friends from Colombia. I'm meeting my friends from Puerto Rico. We're all there enjoying. They have a private phone pool party that literally takes over the resort. So if you don't have that Viago wristband on, you don't have access to the pool for those hours, right? And then there's a farewell dinner. It's amazing. Now, how much did we pay? Well, first of all, the public cost $1,700. Now, that's just a resort alone, not all the extra perks, right? But with the Viago, it's $850. Now, here's the cool thing. We have a system that we set up, right? It's called a Viago point system. A point equals $1. $1 equals a point. Y'all following me with that? A point equals a dollar equals a point. And what happens is you can apply points toward these trips to take down the dollar cost. Now, how do you earn these points? Just by being a member. I'll explain that in a minute. But here's the cool thing. On this particular trip, they said you can apply 300 points. So instead of paying $850 per person, we paid $700 at a 4-diamond resort with all that included. See, I mean, we have so much fun. We went to Dubai. Anybody want to go to Dubai? See, I couldn't see the chats, y'all, but I know there's somebody out there with a bucket list for Dubai, right? Dubai, 6 days, 5 nights. Look at everything that's included: breakfast, lunch, dinners, plus a desert safari experience. We actually went on a cruise. Excuse me, y'all. We got to see Dubai from the waterfront. 90-minute cruise down the middle of Dubai. Absolutely phenomenal. $539 after we applied our points. See, so again, I tell people I'm not here to sell you. I'm here to share with you what we've done and what we love. My wife and I, we went to Puerto Rico. If you look at that price, $875. Now, anybody ever been to Puerto Rico? You know, in Puerto Rico, there are very limited, if none, all-inclusives. So $875, you might think, wow, that's kind of expensive. But guess what? They gave us $100 daily food credit. So it's not all-inclusive, but you get to eat $100 worth. Like, that is amazing, right? Can you imagine $500 off of $875? Like, how much did you really pay to be at a 4-diamond resort, right? I had some friends go to Vietnam. Oh my goodness, what an amazing trip in Vietnam. They spent 5 days, 4 nights out there. They paid $475 after using their points. We had a bunch of friends, about 600, go to Punta Cana in August. 5 days, 4 nights. Look at the Palladium. If you were in Punta Cana, put a PC. Just put a PC in the chat. See, I want the people to know that this is happening. We're not here selling you. We're going. We're just sharing with you, inviting you to the next one, if that makes any sense. This was an amazing trip, $599. And we got some friends in November going to the Philippines, 8 days, 7 nights, $750. Pretty much everything's included. And then we like to do first times. So here's a first time for us. We're going to rent out two resorts. See, one was not enough. 2 sister resorts right next to each other. One's like a 4-diamond, the other's like a 5-star. That's why you see a little difference in the pricing. But you get to go show up and show out. And this is going to be a special one because it's our very first Viago Fest. Now, what do I mean by that? If you look at this line, the first line, it says a private beach concert. We have a country music star who's going to come and provide a concert for us Viago members one night while we're there. See, this is just going to be an amazing trip, and you get to go book it as soon as you become a Viago member. And this is the one I'm super excited about. Guys, this is the first time you're hearing this. We had to adjust the dates. We got a call from the Bali government saying that the 19th is going to be a silence day in that government. I'm just hearing this. I just got this call last night. Listen, I'm getting calls from the Bali government, y'all. I love this. Listen, they said they're going to have a silent day on the 19th. So we got to shift our dates over to the 22nd to the 27th. I didn't get a chance to update it, but this is going to be an amazing trip. They said you can come, but you won't have no fun because we're all going to be, there ain't going to be no workers because we got silent day. So why don't you shift it back so that you can really enjoy it? So we're going to go the 22nd to the 27th. And guess what? You can go. $550, your airport transfers, your gifts, your excursions, everything's included. This is what we do when it comes to travel. Now, here's what I love. If you're the type of person that likes to give back, we have what we call voluntours, where half the trip is like a turn up for a diamond resort. The other half, you're out in the community, you're building schools, you're cleaning it up. We have a philosophy that we leave a country better than what we found it. How many of y'all down to do that? See, this is why it's invite only, y'all, because we want the people to have a heart to give back. And see, 100% of this trip goes to Hug It Forward. Now, our company right now is currently doing about one of these. Here's our goal and our vision. See, sometimes you got to understand where we're going, not where we are. Our goal is that we have enough members that eventually we'll be doing this one a quarter, right? Why? Because we want to give back more than what we get, right? And so that's what we do. So that's our travel side, guys. But it's not just travel. We do way more. We save money on things every single day. If you're a Viago member and you're already saving money on things, just don't start blowing up the chats for me. We're going to get a chance to hear from some of y'all in a little bit, but just blow up the chats. What are you saving money on? Me personally, I love the movie theater tickets. I mean, in Atlanta, Georgia, $16 for the movies. That's a lot of money. And they ain't got to add popcorn and drinks. Come on, y'all. That's over $60, $70 just for me and my wife. When we went through our Viago back office, it dropped to $30 for date night with me and my wife. Same thing I was going to pay 60 something for it. So a dollar saved is a dollar earned. I know people are saving money on theme parks, right? There are people saving money on insurance. There are people saving money on appliances. Some people saving money on just their Petco insurance and things like that. Our goal is designed to keep your money in your pocket. It's not how much money you make, it's how much money you keep in your pocket. And Viago has mastered that. And then finally, we have access to a world of medicine. We have something called telemedicine, which allows for you to have access to a doctor on your cell phone. Like literally 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 35 countries, 50 states, no matter where you are. And that's important for someone like me. I don't know if you're like me. I have something called chronic bronchitis, right? It just kicks in every once in a while. Typically, when the weather changes, you start hearing me start coughing a little bit. That's it start trying to kick in. And typically, what do I need? I need a what is it called? Antibiotic, right? I need an antibiotic and a cough syrup. Now, I don't need to go to a doctor's visit, pay $35, $40 copay to tell me I need an antibiotic and a cough syrup. So I can literally call them up, diagnose, my information's already there, a 15-minute conversation with the doctor. They'll send a prescription to the nearest pharmacy, no matter where you are. I have a friend on the call. Her name is Selena. She's a truck driver. Imagine she was getting sick. She started her route in Houston and she's headed to Milwaukee. She calls in a prescription in Milwaukee. By the time she gets there, it's sitting there waiting for her. See, that's what Viago does. We're creating a lifestyle for our family that's just amazing. And then we have access to product. We have a marketplace that is ever growing. Again, it's not what we have, it's about what we're going to have. Think Amazon. Amazon started as a book club, but what can you get there now? Why? Because they had the membership community. Now we're doing the same thing, but we're not just going to have everything. We're going to have the right things, plant-based, clean, the world's best, world-class skincare, world-class products that you can only find here in Viago, and make sure that you as a member get access to it. So there's a whole lot to our membership. You'll get a chance to go into this a little bit today. I cannot wait to hear some of the stories. I want to hear from you. You may not even know you're going to talk today, but guess what? You're going to talk. I promise you. Because if you're saving money in Viago, we want to hear from you. Here's the beautiful thing. This is happening whether you're a part of our company or not. It's happening. I got people saving money almost every single day, Shar. You got people sending me messages. Oh my God, I saved this. Oh my God, I did this. Oh my God, I did that. And I get excited. I love taking those calls. So here's how you start saving money. Guys, this is how we do it. There are 2 memberships to start at. It's up to you. You get to choose. Number one, the first one I know is $250. Now, it's a $250 deposit. Why do I say that? Because at $250, the company gives you 300 points back right away. It's as if you go to a casino. Now, I'm not advocating gambling, but you go to a casino, you give them $50, they give you what? 50 tokens. Now, you use those tokens within that company. You were going to spend that anyway, right? Well, if you plan on traveling, if you plan on buying product anyway, you're just converting it over. You're getting more bang for your buck, and you're getting a lower price as a Viago member. So $250, they give you 300 points, and you can use it immediately, like today, tonight, to start booking your trips and buying some of the product. Very simple, right? Now, here's the beautiful thing. If you like the membership and everything's what we're saying, you get to keep it for $99 a month. Now, here's the best part about it. Ready? The $99, there's no contracts, no terminations, nothing like that. If you keep the membership, $99, you have access for the next 30 days. If you stop paying the $99, guess what? You don't have access for the next 30 days. It's just that simple. You pick it back up, you have access for the next 30 days. There's no contracts. I love that part. How many of y'all ever seen a timeshare presentation and you were locked in for life? You felt horrible, but we don't want you to feel horrible being a Viago member. We want you to be here because you want to be here because you see the value. Now, here's the best part. The second value is what I got in. If you got in for the Viago Plus pack, put a VP in the chat. I want to see it. I want to see all my people. Why? Because we believe in more value. You get more bang for your buck. So for 450, they gave you 600 points. See, I already knew I was going to travel. I knew I was going to do shopping. I do it now anyway. I'm not changing any habits. I just got better access to better product and better services, right? So for 450, they're going to immediately put 600 Viago points. That's a win. And then it's still $99 a month. No contracts, no terminations. If I keep it, great. If I don't, it's up to you. That's how we do. But here's what our company does. They're going to incentivize you to keep your membership. You want to see how? Check this out. If you pay, I love this part. If you pay 12 consecutive months, the company's going to give you a vacation at the end of the year as a thank you, as a loyalty reward. That's part of our loyalty program. Like you're paying $99, you're getting 100 points back every single month. I don't think I said that. I don't think I said that. I think I missed that. When you pay your $99, you actually get 100 points back every single month. So our company believes in giving you more than what you give us. So now at the end of the year, you have all your points and you have a trip that you can get to travel with. See, it's a win-win. I've never seen a situation where it's an absolute win-win. If you see it as being a win-win, put a WW in the chats and let's go Viago. That's how my wife was able to live amplified, live every day, live everywhere. Now, how do I say everywhere? Because check this out. I went from a guy who was taking vacations on my mom's couch in Ocala to my sister's couch in New York City. I'm very frugal when it comes to my money. Let me explain why. It's not just that I'm cheap, y'all. Let me explain. Do you realize my profession? I run into burning buildings for my dollar. I just don't like my dollar to go anywhere because I got to go run into another burning building to get it. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense, y'all? Anybody got really, really hard, tough jobs that you like, man, I work too hard for this dollar, so I don't want it to go. So I don't like to spend money, but I do like to experience life. I do like to experience life. I wanted to, I just couldn't figure out a way. So because of this program, my wife and I were able to take my son to Cape Town, South Africa. Just a quick story behind this picture right here. It's at Tabletop Mountain, where literally when you go early enough in the morning, you can touch the clouds. The clouds are sitting on the mountain. We took our son to see that. We also went to Robben Island, this right here. He was learning about Nelson Mandela in school, and we were able to take him there to experience it. How awesome would that be to world school your child because of Viago? We went to Zimbabwe. We could see Victoria Falls. They say it's 10 times more powerful than Niagara Falls, and Niagara Falls runs all of Canada. And, it's just amazing, right? After that, we went to Panama. I had 186 of my friends. Now, remember, I'm not a travel agent. I just tell people where I'm going. I give them access to Viago. They get to book it themselves and they come with us. That's what we do. And we have a ball everywhere. We get into Mexico. I was there with Shar and a bunch of you all. If you were in Mexico with us for our launch, just put it in the chats. Get excited. I want this chat to keep blowing up. It was so exciting in Mexico. 450 as we launched Viago, our very first Viago reward. It was so phenomenal. Here, my son is hanging out with the owner of our company. When's the last time you had your son sit with a billionaire and his partner? See, it's different conversations now, y'all. It's different conversations with different people. This is what I love. Right here, my son is hanging out with retired NFL players, counselors, sheriffs, who are all million-dollar earners in our company. See, this is what I love about our business. Then we went to Paris, y'all. Paris. Let me share a story real quick. This young lady, I tell everybody she joined with her husband so that they can travel together. Unfortunately, her husband's time came. He died. And so she was kind of at odds, like, what do I do? Most people let their dreams go when someone dies, but she didn't. She said, I got a community. Let's go together. Let's ride it out. So we went. She got a partner and we traveled the world. We went to Paris. Then we went on over to Amsterdam together. See, she's living a life after the rain, sort of say. And this is what I love about Viago. We're a community. And then we get to turn up in places like Dubai. I met my friend Sherry Sharman. We heard Alex and I think Tamara. A bunch of us was in Dubai. Listen, guys, I'm 48 years young, but see what I'm doing over here? I'm riding them ATVs across the desert as if I'm 18 years old. Guys, Viago gives us an opportunity to live again, not just exist. So this is what we do. It's how we do it. I was able to take my wife back to Puerto Rico where she's from, but we got a chance to experience Puerto Rico like she's never done before, all because of Viago. So this is what we do. Now, the second part, it may be for you, it may not be for you. And I'm just going to tell you very quickly, guys, it may be, it may not. What I'm here to show is show you a system that's working for us that allows us to create a secondary string of income. Now, Warren Buffett said it best. He said, never depend on a single stream of income. If you currently are happy with your income, you don't want nothing else, then cool. Don't pay attention to this part. Just grab a membership and save some money. But if you're like me, Shonda, Elon, a bunch of people on this call, listen, what I'm telling you is to pay close attention because this right here is what literally is life changing. It's the ability to create an extra income in an industry that's ever growing. Why do I say that? Have you ever seen an empty airport? Anybody? Anybody ever seen an empty hotel? See, people are going to travel whether they find this place or not. People are traveling anyway, but most people want to travel less for best. They just don't know how. It's like watching a television, getting up and keep changing the channel when you have a remote control right available to you. See, we just made life simpler and easier, more convenient, and save you some money. So, as a Viago ambassador, you get access to our referral program. And what our referral program, it pays you for your invites or your referrals, right? So for only $49, that's for the first year, $49, you now have access to a network that can grow across the world. Now, understand what I'm saying? Not just in little Riverdale, but across the world. That's why we have people from Africa on this call. We got people from Thailand on this call. We got people from the Philippines on this call, from Jamaica, and from the islands. I'm just telling you, there's a lot of people on this call. How? Because they plugged into the system that we've created. So how do we get paid? Very simple. Very simple. There's 5 ways. I'd like to show you the first 3. If you learn the first 3, the other 2 come automatically. Okay. So here's what we do. We invite people. Think about what your friend is doing today. If you're a guest on this call, think about what your friend is doing. They're not doing the work. They just invited you. They said, come see Viago. Come see what I'm excited about. If you like what we love and you get started with us for the 450 pack, you get $100. Your friend gets $100 next week. And guess what? You can do the same thing next week. You invite to this call. Your friends get excited. They get started. You get paid $100 the following week. If they get the 250 pack, you get $50 or $60, one of those, right? But either way, the whole point is that when you refer personals, they give you a personal referral bonus. So our goal to do is to help you get 6 people. Number 1, to get your money back. In business, put your business thinking caps on real quick. In business, the number 1 rule is ROI, return on investment. How fast can I get my money back? Any business owners on the call, can you vouch for me on that one? That's what you automatically think about. How fast can I get my money back? In Viago, I know people have been getting it back within the first day, within the first week, or the first month. And that's what we're showing you how to do. Second is how can you get in the profit? So you get 6 members, you now have a free membership. Now think about this. You got a business that only costs you $49. There's no monthly fees for your business. You now have a free membership. In fact, you have better than a free membership. The company's actually paying you to be a member because you get 100 points every single month. Is that a profit or what? And not only that, what you did was you created a system that is interconnected that will start growing on its own. What do I mean by that? Well, you had a couple of friends who got started with you and they realized that you're not paying a membership. You just made $600. What do you think they're going to do? What would you do? You'll start inviting some people too. I mean, it's just natural. It's just normal for us to start inviting people. So that's what we did. We just started inviting people and all of a sudden you're connected. Oh, how beautiful this is. You're connected with a web of people that you don't even know. But because of this system in Viago, you can start getting paid residual money. So what is residual? Residual simply means this. How do you find a way to make money while you sleep? If you don't find a way to do that, you are working to the day you die. See, that sit home with me because I'm 48 years young and I have more days behind me than in front of me. The Bible says 70 to 80 years is what we're promised, right? So I got to start thinking about that. I don't want to work until that day. So what if I create an extra stream of income by networking, using my network? So here's what we do. You get started, you go get your 6 people. And then what happens is those 6 people grab 1 or 2 or 6 and something like that. As your team grows, so does your monthly income. So you start at $50 per month. When you get 25, it's $500 a month. When it gets to 100, 50, it's $1,000 a month. And that's not just off of what you do, it's off of what your team does. You don't have to know all 100. You just have to start that 100, if that makes any sense. And what our company did was we have created an income, a referral program that can literally retire you if you choose to take full advantage of it. At the top rank of our company, at 5,000 left and 5,000 right, that's $85,000 a month and residual income coming in. That's $1 million residual check that comes in every single year as a Viago member. Now, listen, here's the thing. If you're talking about $1 million a year, do you think that's going to be something easy to do? Is that a 6-month run? No, no. That's where you got to have vision. That's where you got to do things the next 2 to 3 years. What can happen? And I'm here to tell you, I got excited about that because I've been in my fire department for 13 years. And it's nowhere near 85,000 a month. Matter of fact, it might be 85,000 a year. You see what I'm saying? And that's 13 years. Imagine what's going to happen here when all of us stick together for the next 3 to 5 year run. And notice what I'm saying, all of us on this call stick together for the next 3 to 5 years. We're going to create the most healthy, wealthy, global community that ever existed. And we're excited. Why? Because we have a digital wallet that allows us to grow a business across the world. We're in 60 countries right now. And when you're building in different countries, you got to be able to take money, you got to be able to give money. And we created the first platform that allows us to do it all under one umbrella. Now, understand, we're innovative. This is brand new. We just started in April. It's not perfect, but I promise you this, it is progressive. And we're so excited about it. So what we're asking you is when you get started with us today, give us a little bit of grace, but understand where we're going. We're going to create a history together. And then there's something that we do have together. There's no doubt about this. The travel is real and our training system is real. It is undeniable. You have an access to an inner circle that allows you to listen to leaders who are making serious money, but are also leading a massive group. And you can plug into them. It's free for the first 30 days. Some people always ask me, say, Jared, what if I had a choice of getting in the membership or getting the inner circle, what should I do? I say, get the inner circle. Get the inner circle. Why? Because you got to be educated. Some of us don't have the mindset to being a millionaire. So let's get the mindset. Let's get you started. And then finally, we party. We have a great time. See, one thing that separates our membership and our community from any other is that we get together. We love getting together. We just got together in early September. We're going to be getting together in Cabo in December. And the big one, our very next big one, is in Phoenix, Arizona. I cannot wait to that event. So we invite you to come with us. Here's what I'm telling you about an international company. I love to show you this. About a month ago, we launched in Sweden. And then a couple of weeks ago, we were in Ohio. How many of us was in Ohio when we launched bigger and better things in Ohio? And then this weekend, today marks the day that Colombia is starting a revolution, right? It is literally happening as we speak. In Barcelona, Spain, in 2 weeks, we're going to be launching our Elevate program there. And oh my goodness, I'm so excited about November 8th and 9th. We're right there in Zimbabwe. And for those of you, I thought I had the slide in here. Oh, there it is. In November 1st, we're going to have a regional event where you can plug in via Zoom and listen to some of the legends in this industry. Roscoe Taylor, Sherry Sharman, they have both made millions of dollars in this industry, and they're here to help you and I to do the exact same thing. So we have the system. The question is, are you ready to get started? Here's why you got to ask that question, because timing is everything. If you like what we love, and you see it, your friend is going to invite you to come get a spot. Get a spot, lock a spot. It's yours. It's yours. Whatever happens after that, your friend is going to invite more people. She's going for her 6. She's going for her 10. She's going for her 20. And when those people come in, they go underneath you. And what happens is you benefit from them. This is where leverage comes into play, y'all. You don't have to know everybody in your organization, but you got to position yourself in order to benefit from them. But if you're a thinker, and I'm just telling you something, guys, thinking never gets results. I'll be honest with you. See, my father said there was 3 types of people, those who play the game and those who watch the game. He never said no one who thinks about the game. I'm just telling you. So if you're a thinker, we're going to leave you in a think about it corner. Thinkers do nothing. I just promise you. I'm not trying to knock anyone because I'm a green myself. I'm an analytical person, but I do know there's certain times I got enough information, I make a decision. And that's what we're looking for, decision makers. Andy is a decision maker. You thought about it. You come back later. We're going to welcome you. But now, because of business, you may have missed out on Andy's people and you don't know who Andy knows. And so this is really about timing. At the end of the day, what is $250? At the end of the day, what is $500? I mean, when you really think about it, when you really, really, really think about it, what are we really asking? And number 2, it's your friend. Do you trust them enough to join and partner with them? They're not asking you to do something they're not doing. They're asking you to partner up with them, plug into the system, and allow the system to work for you. We say, I go, you go, we go, Viago. So you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. We're a community. I'm going to show you exactly how that community rocks and rolls. So here's the deal, guys. $4.99 gives you 600 points. $2.99 gives you 300 points. What's the difference in the membership? Is the amount of points you get back at the very beginning. It's not about how you get started. It's the fact is that you get started. You make a decision. So what's your decision? You're either A, B, or C. C means it's not for me. See you later. Thank you so much. Jared, I like you. You talk too fast. I don't understand you. That's okay. That's okay. I promise you. Don't take it out on your friend. Go get a video, go on another call, just see it again. That's what C means, right? B means I love the membership. I don't have no inclination or no desire to do business. I want to save some money and travel the world with you. Can I go to Bali with that Ojeda guy? He looks kind of fun. Yes. Be a B. Join the membership. And A, that's a Shonda. That's a Elon. That's a Lisa. That's a Willie. That's a Freddie. That's a Jim and Leanna. That's a Zuli. They're all in. They said, travel, fun, money, plug me in. Give me my link. Let me lock my spot. If that's you, I want to be the first one to say, welcome to the good life. Welcome to the good life. Welcome to Viago. Welcome to the way we travel the world, have fun with a bunch of our friends and family. So that's what we do, guys. And let me show you why I'm so excited. It's not about just being a part of Viago. What it is about how we benefit and help the world so much. I got to be able to stop my screen. Is my screen sharing off, everyone? I just want to make sure. Shar, is it still sharing screen?
Yes, it's sharing screen.
Okay, so it's saying no for me, but let's say stop screen share. There we go. Go back to me. So listen, it's been an honor to share with you Viago, but it's even more of an honor to allow you to hear from some of our members who are actually building and having fun with our community. Today is what we call the Saturday Scoop. And at the Saturday Scoop, we do just a little bit more than a presentation or a share conversation. What we want to do is show you the value of the membership. So if you're a guest on a call, and it's your very first call, welcome to Viago. Do me a favor, get back with your person who invited you. Literally text them right now. Say A, B, or C. That's it. Like, just keep it very simple. If you're an A, they're going to send you a link. They're going to walk you through. We're going to get you started. If you're a B, we're going to send you a link. We're going to walk you through. We're going to get you started. If you're a C, we're going to say thank you so much. They might even ask you, hey, dude, would you like for me to check in with you in 6 months? Share some stories about some of my trips. You know, either way, we're okay with it, but just get back with them, let them know A, B, or C. Now, for those of us who are here for the first time and you become a member within the last month or so, and you're wondering, what did I really get into? Welcome to our Saturday Scoop. Today, we're going to literally dive into our membership to show you some of the value. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to warn you something. You're going to have something called Viago insomnia. Anybody ever heard of that one? Where you can't sleep because you see so many deals and so many, and I don't want that to happen. If we were to do a deep dive into our membership or a deep dive into our business side, we would be here for hours, but that's not what we have. See, one of the reasons why you see Jared outdoors today, I got to tell you a quick story before we continue. One of my good friends for over 40 years, he's a part of our Viago community. He's one of the first ones to support me. He has a very nice position in our company. He suffered from a stroke about a week ago. And so my family and friends were here. We're supporting him. And I said, hey, even though I'm here with you, I have a community of people I want to share Viago with. Is it okay if I step to the side? He said, Jared, that's why I'm with you, brother, because of your heart to serve. So I thank him for allowing me to come to his home, sit on his back porch while they're in there having fun and getting to know each other and seeing how he's recovering. We're out here as a community. So we won't be very long today. And so, yes, and do me a favor, just give him some prayers. Please, he is a part of our community. Whether he's a part of our community or not, we care about people, right? Isn't that what we do? But because, especially since he's a part of our community, Scalentius Hilbert, he's part of our family. He is a sheriff in the Gwinnett Police Department, County Police Department. He's a community leader, 50 years old. Unbelievable. We was like, wow, healthy as an ox, I would say. But you know what? We never know. We just never know. So why am I so excited about Viago? Because of situations like that. We don't know what tomorrow's going to bring for each of us. So we have to learn how to live and enjoy today as much as possible. And I'm going to show you this membership back office that is absolutely changing and helping so many people. So when you get started with Viago, what I love to do is show people the value of their membership ASAP. So how do I show them the value? I go log into my back office. So here it shows with clubviago.com. Now, I can't see many of you right now. So I need to... Let me see Committee's phone. Thank you. Committee's here with me. She's going to help me out. I'm going to look at her phone. Go ahead and just clear it. So here's the back office. So the first thing I like to show my people right away is how they save money immediately. The travel's a no-brainer. But what I love to do is show them how we do it right away. So here's our shopping, and I take them right here, and I go to member deals. So I click on member deals, and then I show them how they can save money right now. Like not now, but right now. Does that make sense? So as soon as you open up member deals, you start seeing all these discounts from travel, car rentals, hotels. I would tell you right now, this is where I personally get the best flights on our program through member deals. So if you think about flights, think member deals. But we got theme parks, we got hotels, rental cars, water parks, movie theater tickets. We spoke about that. You go here, click it, you put your location, they'll do it for you. You can just choose a city and it will pull up a bunch of discounts. For example, let me just go to Atlanta, Georgia. I'm right here. And it starts pulling up all the different places in Atlanta. Six Flags, save up to 48%. See, we were going to go to Six Flags anyway. You know, sometimes, have you ever been in the city, you live there, but you never really explored the city? It takes other people to come into your city to say, oh my God, did you know that was amazing? Right? Well, we can actually go take a city pass, save 50% right here in Atlanta through our program. And it's just a lot. You notice this right here? So much. Atlanta, our soccer team, we got access to Atlanta Braves, the Georgia Bulldogs. Any Georgia Bulldog fans here, right? We have access to it all. You just got to click on it and take and benefit from the discounts, right? We also have shopping deals where you can save money on things as your cell phone. You can save things on your car insurance. You can save things on beauty, automotive appliances. In fact, I know I have a few friends on the call. Nakia Nelson, if you would do me a favor, while I'm just kind of exploring this, would you unmute your lines and just kind of share your story very quickly because we want to go fast today, but who you are, what you do for a living, where you're from, but then just show us some of the value you found in the member deal section. Are you here, Nakia?
Yes, Jared, I'm here. Hello, everyone. My name is Nakia Nelson Mitchell. I am here in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm a mother of 5, grandmother of 3. I'm an educator by trade, and I absolutely love the member deals. This year alone, I've saved $2,400 on my car insurance. Amusement park, we have Carowinds here in Charlotte. I've saved over $200 a visit. Movie tickets, we love the $9 tickets at Regal. So per trip for our family, that's a $35 saving. Lost an aunt recently, could not get there for her funeral, so I sent some flowers from our website, save money there. My last 2 car rentals saved over $200. My storage, I've saved over $200 this year. My husband's birthday is actually tomorrow. Have some savings there. He doesn't know anything about it, so we can't go too much into that, but still saving. We're at about $4,000 and still saving. So thank you for allowing me to share, Jared. Thank you,
Thank
Viago.
you. Thank you so much. I believe Amanda Myers is on the call. Amanda, if you'll be able to unmute for me real quick and just kind of again share very briefly who you are, where you're from, what you do for a living, and what savings you personally experienced through our member deals. Amanda, are you able to share?
I am. Can you hear me okay?
We can hear you. Thank you so much, sis. Go ahead.
I'm out here poolside. So, hey, everyone, Amanda Meyer. My husband and I reside in Greenville, South Carolina, but I'm out here in what is supposed to be sunny San Diego. We've had a blast out here for the last week. We've saved a ton of money on our hotel. We're staying at the gorgeous Marriott Marquis out here right by the marina. We saved $40 and excuse me, no, $80 a night. $80 a night for 4 or 5 nights. My days are blending. I'm a former educator. Now that I'm not in the classroom, I don't even know what day of the week it is. That's the kind of community you need to be around. And then on day 2, we went to a Padres Brewers game and saved $40 a ticket times 3. The day after that, we went whale watching and dolphin watching and saved $12. And then yesterday, we were at the San Diego Zoo and we saved another 16. And if that's not enough, we saved $2,600 this year alone on our car insurance for 3 cars for the exact same coverage. So we are so grateful for member deals. Let's go, Viago. I'll see you in the next beach of the world.
Yes, thank you so much, Amanda. Melanie Levitz, I know you are a super saver. I think I see you on the call. If you're in a position and you're able to kind of share again, very briefly, let us know who you are, where you're from, what you do for a living, and what type of savings that you found on member deals. I know Melanie has a very special savings that I'm just excited for her to share about. Melanie?
Hello, everybody. Thanks for having me, Jared. My name is Melanie Levitz, originally from Miami, Florida. Joined the Air Force, retired with 23 years of service. And actually, because of the travel industry, I got to retire early at 31 because of the income that this industry allowed me to have and travel to 44 countries. And with Viago, we're celebrating my 4-year anniversary. My husband and I, we decided to go to St. Augustine. And because of all of the accumulated on the OTA portal, the points that you accumulate when you do get car rentals, when you do purchase hotels and activities and excursions, you accumulate points. They're OTA points. And I accumulated so many that it actually paid for our St. Augustine 4-year anniversary stay. So thank you so much, Viago, and I absolutely love you.
Yes, thank you so much. Melanie mentioned something to me when she was sharing the story. Man, I got excited because how many of y'all know about the reward credits that you earn just by shopping on our platform? So here's an example. We go to clubviago.com, then we hit travel, we hit booking engine, and booking engine comes up just like this, guys. Here's the deal. This booking engine is very much like others, but instead of getting discount prices and savings, we always get wholesale, which is the lowest prices. So you can book your hotels, you can book cruises, ocean cruises, river cruises, sailboats and yachts, whatever you want, car rentals, your flights. Remember where I told you to get flights from, right? In the chats, tell me where I said, because just tell me what I said. Let me just look in the chats, who's paying attention. Let me see. I won't move on until I see who's paying attention. The best place to get flights on our portals. Yes. I see you. Perfect. Right now, you can get flights here, but I'm just going to tell you, you're going to be disappointed. So why even go here? Right? Homes. Oh my God, this is amazing. It's like Airbnb type homes, but luxury. And then Weeks. Weeks is a hidden jewel for us. I'm just telling you. Matter of fact, let's explore Weeks real quick. We go to Weeks, right? And someone in the chats, give me a location. Just give me a location real quick. Somebody, I'm looking in the chats, or unmute your line. Give me something. There's an interactive called Hawaii. Okay, so Shar says Hawaii. Okay, we're gonna go to Hawaii, and what we'll do is we'll click on Hawaii, and then we'll just pick a couple of dates right here. Maybe let's go with October 8th, and then it says within 7 days. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Shar said Hawaii, so hopefully it's a great one, and it is a great one because look what happens. We're staying at the Aqua Alofa Surf Waikiki, and it's $783. Now, guess what? That's not per night. That's for 8 days and 7 nights. Beverly did one of these head nods just now. I can see y'all if y'all don't know that. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm looking at my phone and Beverly just gave one of those head nods like, what? Right? How about the Wyndham? See, if you're wondering, well, what type of resort it is, you never have to guess what a Wyndham. Does anyone ever have to guess when it's a Wyndham private property? You don't have to guess, right? So Wyndham, $932, but that's for 8 days and 7 nights. And see, remember what it says here? Not only do you get the lowest price period, but you're also going to earn reward credits, $1,399. This is the reward credits that Melanie was talking about. So as you start earning rewards credits, which is totally separate from our Viago points, this is just a reward just for booking on this site. What happens is these can accumulate, and eventually you can use those to pay for these trips. Isn't that cool? How many of y'all knew that? I didn't know that. This is brand new for me. Sherry, I'm so excited because I was like, I just learned something. I've been with this company from the very beginning that you can just shop, and eventually you'll be able to use these points that are just given to you to literally book some of these stays. So, I mean, we can do this with any location. I know some of y'all put other locations, but for speed of time, here's the thing. I'm going to encourage you to go visit your Viago. Here's what I tell my new member. Spend 15 minutes a day learning about your membership. Just take 15 minutes. Don't get Viago insomnia, I promise you. Because there's a more important side to this membership than this right here. I'm just telling you. But you can save money. Another one that's awesome is activities. So it's not about where you go, it's about what you do when you get there. So I'll give you a perfect example. When my wife and I were going to Dubai, we had a nice layover in Paris. It's a long layover. So what do? Stay in the airport? No. What we did was we put airport tour Paris. And then we put start date, let's just say October 8th again, and then end date October 9th. Let's just use that. Now, again, I'm doing this live just like you would be doing it live. I don't know. Let's put October 13th, right? And then I searched it and see what happens. I don't know. It worked for me last time when I went to Paris because what we did was they picked a tour that picked us up from the airport. It took all of our bags with us. It took us around Paris. We hit every major landmark in Paris. It was a 10-hour tour. And then it brought us right back to the airport and we were able to board our airplane for the next flight. So here it goes right here, guys. You have tours, Paris layover tours. This one's 4 hours. And you just pick them and it's guaranteed lowest rates, y'all. This is what we do. So $1 saved is $1 earned. You just got to learn your back office. Here also, my wife loves this one, gift cards. See, and this is another one where your points can add up and then you can buy gift cards. And now you can use your gift cards to buy other things. Ooh, did y'all just hear what I said? I said that kind of fast. You do your regular travel, you earn points, you use those points to buy your gift cards to go buy more things. Like, this is just amazing. This platform is absolutely phenomenal. So that is our travel side. Okay. Now, also, let me show you the one that we are very excited, which is our reward escapes. These are exclusive. It's like, on Netflix, you have Netflix movies where everyone, that you see everywhere, but then you have something called Netflix originals. Anybody heard of those Netflix originals, which you can only see on Netflix? So this is our originals. You'll only see it here. So here's an escape your way. You click right there. And when you go in here, is Selena still on the call? I wish my girl Selena, she just got started with us yesterday. I want to give her a big shout out. She's here. She got started with Commitsy. She's been watching me and Commitsy for 2 years. I want you to understand that. Here's a teaching lesson. We showed her the travel lifestyle space 2 years ago. It wasn't for her. Things was happening in her life. But we became Facebook friends. And for 2 years, she's been watching us travel. And I just showed you our travel in 2 years. I do that intentionally. Because when I show people, I have a motto. I show you twice. I show you the presentation, and then I show you the lifestyle. And if most of us would adopt that, this business becomes so much easier. I promise you, right? So what happens is she was watching us travel. And finally, when we gave her the call, she said, I've been waiting on this call. How many of you want to call somebody and they say, I've been waiting for you to call me. I've been watching you. And I've been waiting for you to call. That's what she told us. So it was these escape your ways that we were taking. So if you look here, you come right here. I'm just going to take you to the one that I know that I went on that I used was the Asia and South Pacific one. And I click on it. And basically it takes you to that Thailand. Right here it tells you Thailand. Twin Sands, 4 to 7 nights, $399. But what are you going to get? You click details real quick and it shows you the details. Okay. It tells you everything you need to know. And if you're getting value from this call, put a V in the chats for me. If you're really enjoying this call, put some fire emojis in the chats. Keep this chat going. And if you're using the member deals, if you're using Escape Your Ways, put in the chats what you also have saved money on. Don't just listen to my story. It's the community. I want to hear your story. Okay. So look at what's included in the Thailand trip. 5 days, 4 nights, round trip, airport transfers, and transportation for all excursions. Plus, it tells you daily meals and everything. So, excuse me. So you have no questions like what you're going to get when you get there. Here's the best part. It gives you things you need to know about the area. It tells you what airport to fly into. But the best part, it gives you a full itinerary. It tells you everything. I mean, I'm Trey. This is like red carpet treatment. Like, I'm a VIP, William. I'm like William. See that red derby William guy? I could tell William is a VIP everywhere he goes. See, this is a community for you, brother. Like, literally, this is what you do. I mean, I have so much fun here. And then some of y'all wonder, is the resort really what they're saying for $399? How is it going to look? They give you real pictures of the resort. This is exactly how that Thailand trip looked. Zuli, I'm so excited. It's really overflowing in me right now. I'm so excited about this. Even though I've been there before, I want to go back. And I want to take you with me. I want to take each and every one. If you haven't been to Thailand yet, I want to go to Thailand with you. I want to see on your expressions how amazing it is. I want you to say that Jared did not disappoint me when we came on this trip, okay? So this is your Escape Your Ways. Again, y'all pardon my little cough this morning. It's going to come and go. And here's the ones we're really excited about. It's the reward escapes. This is where the company does all the work for you. So to Escape Your Ways, you have to pick the dates and then you invite the people you want to come with you. The reward escapes, the company picks the dates and the company opens it up to all of us and we all can book these trips. So for example, here's Barcelona, and these right here, you can use those points, those Viago points, which are like dollars, and drop down the price. So I'm going to take you to a few ones that are coming up that are exciting. My good friends, the Bradshaws. Oh my goodness. Love them. Love them. Right? They're going to be in, I think this is in Riviera Maya, Mexico, October 16th to the 20th. Now, this one is closed. See, there's a date that you have to book by, and there's a minimum amount of rooms, a maximum of rooms. So we can't just take everybody. We can't take over the whole resort, y'all. They got to give us a little bit of space, right? And so just think about what we're doing. But Peter and his Colombian connection, they're going to Colombia again in October. I mean, just so many trips. Now I'm going to go to a trip that I'm very excited about, and you'll see why in just a minute. We got Victoria Falls. I mean, we have so many trips here. This is a nice one here in November. We have China in November. I mean, December, Dubai. We were talking about that one. Notice the price here. It's $730, but you can apply up to 300 Viago points. That drops the price to $580 per person. 6 days, 5 nights. Book now. Who's ready to book? Oh man, I'm so excited. All right. But I want to show you one that I'm really excited about. They're going to update the dates on this very soon. And I'm personally giving you an invite to come with us to Bali. I'm just telling you, this is a personal invite. I promise you, we're going to have the time of our life. I promise you, we're going to make videos that's going to blow Viago to the next level. Your business will grow. Your experiences you have, you will guaranteed have an amazing experience. Has anyone on this call been on a trip with the Ojadas? Just do me a favor. In the chats, just put an O for the Ojadas if you've been on a trip with the Ojadas. Just put an O. And did we not have a blast? And listen, I'm just saying, that's the one thing I can guarantee is the Ojadas are going to deliver. So come to Bali with us. Come enjoy it. Let's create memories together. Let's have some fun. And this is how you book it. Everyone says, how do I book it? It's here. It's not an escape your way. This is for the company. The company put this together. We just became the host on this one because we wanted to go to Bali. And guess what? As you continue to help more people in the community, you can put your name on these trips and you can lead trips. And that's what we're looking for. More leaders to own this and lead the trips. How many of y'all ready to do that with us? How many of y'all ready to do it? Yes, Shonda, I see you, sis. I see you. Let's really take this company by hand. So that is our escape your way. There's one more feature that I want you to see here, and it's the telemedicine. So again, this is immediate benefit that you have right away. It's our Viago telemedicine. You activate it for one time for $5. $5. That's it. Okay. $5, and it gives you access unlimited to board certified doctors at home or abroad. No copay, no insurance is required. And literally, you just register one time, you have access to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask my friend Shar. She probably wasn't expecting me to call on her real quick, but Shar, excuse me, y'all. I need to call telemedicine right after I get off this call. Don't I, right? Shar, would you share some of the benefits that you have and some of your team members that have had with the member deals? I'm sorry, with the telemedicine and health share.
Sure. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. I'm Shar, currently in very soggy Scottsdale, Arizona. It is pouring rain here. As a retired ER trauma clinician, this is one of my favorite benefits because while we call it Be Well, I call it peace of mind. It really does provide you peace of mind every day, no matter where in the world that you are. You get access to this as soon as your account is active here. And from simple things day to day, just like Jared said, I need to call. My other half, Rich, had to call, and I didn't know that he had used it months and months prior, and also learned in his visit that we manage continuity of care. So for all my healthcare workers out there, our Be Well program does their very best each time to have the same doctor and nurse team call you back to provide your telehealth visit, of course, as long as it's not life-threatening. I had no idea this service was managing continuity of care. That is a really big deal, y'all. Huge inside what we do. Get it set up, as I like to say, set yourself up for success, because the last thing when we're feeling like crud that you want to do is have to go through and do the admin stuff. I mean, I've helped people use this all around the world when we're traveling, when they're in their home city and state, when they're not. It is a benefit that you get access to for sure. And then there's a part 2 to this, our healthcare solutions for insurance. And we have many community members saving hundreds of dollars every single month by using this platform. Just go in, you can get a complimentary appointment and free quote. Just check out what it is that you have, because you just might be like several of my friends who get to say, hey, we can do the exact same thing with no changes or even better and save $200, $500, $700+ that's US per month, which turns into several $1,000s of savings in a year. And that's with one purchase. That's on top of everything that we've already learned about how we can save living our day-to-day life. Keep yourself well and have peace of mind. Thanks, Jared. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Shar. So if you look at here, the health share, what we tell people is it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it, right? And if you're ready or secured, listen, I'm a lieutenant in the fire department, which means what? I have pretty good health care, but I'm open to seeing what's out there. So we're going to give them a call. They're going to do a quote. They'll schedule a call. And if it's beneficial to me, I'm going to get it. One of the perks is that when you get the health care, it literally covers your Viago membership. So if you're not you're not the type of person that wants to go out there and invite your friends and family and waive your fees by having six, you can actually waive your fees by saving money on your insurance. Did y'all know that? Like, this is what we do. And I'm very excited to share this option with people. We have something for everyone. And if you just look here, it says widest selection of innovative plans, exclusive pricing, 24/7 telemedicine, affordable prescriptions, $0 for generics. I know a friend of mine who literally went from paying $225 a month on her prescriptions to $0, right? Thank you, Verda Perry, for sharing your story with me on that one. This one means a lot to me. This one means a lot to me. $0 on mental health support. Why? Because we're in a world where mental health is still looked down upon. Like, individual, it's just who we are. Let's accept it. Let's get the help that we need so that we can continue to support other people, right? Especially in the public safety spectrum. We see so much trauma that we often don't have enough people to talk to. And we don't want to talk to the people on our jobs because they might say, oh, he's not fit for work, right? Now our jobs and stuff is ready. So now we got someone who we can mentally talk to and have a space, a safe space to talk. Complimentary benefits and options for major out-of-pocket expenses. So, and I believe they also do holistic care. That's not listed here, but holistic care is super important for us. So guys, here's the deal. Again, I'm not your salesman. I'm just a guy who's a member who loves my membership. I do this once or twice a day. I just open up my membership and I see what's out there. And we encourage you to do the exact same thing with your membership. Just get to know it, right? And so we're excited. Now, the second part has to do with our business module, right? And so what is our business? If you really ask what our business is, we're in the people business. That's what we're in, the people business, right? It doesn't matter how good your product is, right? How many of y'all have businesses that you currently run yourself, right? Anybody got a business? You're pretty good at it. It's probably some of the very best, but what makes you money? It's not your business idea. It's people. You need people to come buy your product. That's just that simple. It doesn't matter what business it is, you need people. Most companies spend thousands of dollars to advertise to do what? To bring the people. Well, our company said we're not going to advertise. We're going to allow our members to bring their people. And when we do that, we will help you get paid and create a passive residual income. So number one, have fun. Enjoy your membership. See the value of the membership. Number two, make sure that you're active every single month. Pay your membership. Make sure your credit card is updated. Make sure it has 2026, not 2025 as the expiration date, right? Make sure that you're active so that you're benefiting from the community. Number three, get good at inviting your friends to see Viago. Remember, you're not a salesperson. I would never have signed up for Viago if someone said I had to go sell and recruit. What they said was, Jared, do you see the value in the membership? And my answer was what? Yes. He said, do you know a few friends that would see value in this membership? You know what my answer was? Yes. And it said, can you invite your friends to see this and I share it for you? And I said, yes. And because of that, my wife and I are now residual earners, making a very nice check that at least covers our mortgage every single month. How many of you would like to have your mortgage covered by a residual check every month? Anybody here? Now, see, that's just the beginning. That's just the beginning. Because what we did was we did that snowball effect. We just kicked it off. And every month our team continues to grow. We can't stop it if we wanted to stop it. There are people who are part of this family who love Viago. No, I'll be honest. I don't think anybody loves Viago more than me. Right, Sherry? Look, Sherry, I know you love Viago, but you're going to have to battle with me for the top lover, all right? But I'm just saying, what I'm saying is I'm very excited about what the community does, because when people become part of our community, they want to share it with other people. So what I wanted to do is just have one conversation with a good friend of mine. His name is Elon. He's a part of our community. He really didn't get started to create a whole lot of money or anything like that. He really was not into network marketing or things of that nature as well. But I would like you to just hear his story very quickly, and I got to share with one more person, and then we will end this call and send you off the right way, the Viago way. So Elon, if you just kind of jump on real quick, let us know who you are, where you're calling in from, what you do for a living, what made you get started, and what was your success path? Like, how did you go from not wanting to do a business at all to now being a residual earner, bringing multitudes of people to events?
Thank you, Brother Jared. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, everyone. It's so good to be with you today. I got started because of Jared Ojeda. This man is contagious. I got to know him in a challenging situation. He was a bright light. You felt his energy. He's a man of service, a firefighter. He was helping so many people out in the context that we were in, which was challenging. And I got to know him, and I started watching him do an offensive amount of travel. In the few months that I knew him, he took a number of trips. I saw him in Dubai. I was getting videos from him in Dubai, and I was saying that does not look like a $500 trip to me. So I first got involved just to take advantage of the savings on travel. My work, my passion is serving young people. I run a nonprofit
Good evening. Just coming in.
across the country, bringing stress management relief. Jared was talking about the challenge so many of our community members face with trauma these days. So that's my passion and purpose, is to serve our communities, our educators, our kids. But I travel a lot for it across this country. And so I saw the savings. I said, I can save money on hotels and rental cars. And I got in and I did. I immediately started saving, and I was paying my membership and I was happy to pay. And then I remembered that I don't have to pay, that this Get Six hookup is there. And so I invited a few friends. I said, I love it. Let's see if they like it. And 6 of them jumped in, and I had no more membership fees. But then the real turning point for me was when I went to the Amplify event in Atlanta. Jared was talking about this community. It is real. It is beautiful. This healthy, wealthy, global family. I was so inspired by the community I saw, by the people who were come together, by their commitment to one another, by the trips that they were taking and how much fun they were celebrating with each other, their families. And that mentality of service, serving each other, serving the world, really moved me. And so now I said, okay, now I'm excited. So I shared with a few more friends, and they shared with a few more friends. And in the very limited time I have, because I am full-time plus on my nonprofit work and running some other businesses as well. With the limited time I had, I made it to the second residual level. I got a bunch of people to come with me. 7 people joined me for this last event in Columbus, Ohio, and they are now feeling it as well. Once you get around this, it just gets into you. You feel Jared's enthusiasm. Well, you see it reflected in a lot of people in the community. So I am all in and delighted. I'm so honored to be part of this community. People are really serving the world, and I would say grab it, save, enjoy, celebrate, and I will see you on that beach as well. Thank you, Jared. Thank you, Harold. Thank you all.
Absolutely, Elon. Thank you so much. And what Elon, I want to remind you, he said he invited some people and he didn't do the presentations at first. He didn't want to do the presentations. He let us do the work for him. He just did a really good job of inviting. And then he went to an event and he saw it. And the event, it's not when you get in Viago, it's when Viago gets into you. And then he's invited more people again. And that's the system. If you're getting it, invite and promote. Invite and promote. Allow the team to do everything else. Allow Viago. The product is good. It's going to do its job. You just got to allow it to do its job by you getting good at inviting. And so, excuse me, y'all. So again, thank you so much, Elon. I love hearing your story. Now, I want you to hear from someone else as well who is super, super busy. You would think that they would have no time to do something like this. But this woman has come in and just completely changed the game for us in Viago. Not only she is one of our top leaders, she is our top enrollers for the last couple of months consistently. And she opened our call with us. So y'all do me a favor, give it up for Miss Cheryl Maupin. Not only is she she's using the membership to save lots of money, she's also making a lot of money by simply inviting people. So Cheryl, would you do an official introduction, who you are, what you do for a living, where you're from, and then why Viago?
Hello, everybody. Like you said, I'm Cheryl Maupin. I'm from Rice, Minnesota. I'm a CFO. I work, last week, I worked 85 and a half hours. My significant other is a business owner. And so we have that. And and we have children and we have grandchildren. And I have Viago. Just a very short, quick story. When I saw this Viago, I was going through stage 4 breast cancer. Okay. So, if you know somebody that's going through anything like that, reach out to them. Don't be afraid. Um, when when uh, when I saw this business, I needed to make money. I needed to save money. I've done both. November 1st, I will be going down to 3/4 time. And I have saved over $11,900. And that's just this year. You know what, you guys? And we're only in September. So there's many, 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 many more months to go. And when I saw this business, um, Jen Obert said, well, you're going to do the second half of the Zoom. I'm like, no, I'm not. I was like this, I wasn't going to do it because you know what? Because I didn't think I could. I didn't believe. I didn't have hope. I just did not think I had this. And as you can see, I'm on the call with all of you. And like many, we have a lot going on. Everybody has a lot going on. And this business has changed my life in many, many ways. This community is amazing. I am a better person 1000%. And that is because of our leaders, which is some of them that you've heard from today. And I love myself because of this business. I didn't love myself before. And you know what? Believe, have a dream, hope. You know why I do this business? Because I have grandchildren. And my parents are on here. And I'm doing this business because I want my parents to travel the world with me very shortly. I love my parents. I am who I am today because of my parents. And you know why I am who I am today? Because of this business. That is no lie. And you know what? I hope all of you got something out of today's call. I hope you all did. Thanks for letting me share.
No, thank you so much, guys. You understand what I'm saying? This business is for everyone, and I'll tell you this. Listen, when we first saw this amazing community, and you keep hearing the words community, community. How many of you heard the word amazing community so many times this today? A lot, right? Now, here's the reason why the community is so amazing, because we get to build it. See, this was not a social media invite. This is not public. You get to invite the people you love the most. You get to create the energy and the synergy of our community. And that is a powerful component to what we do and how we do it. So let's continue to invite the people we like the most and love the most. And let's get them to see Viago the right way. See, I was very excited. Is the travel real? Yes. Are the savings real? Absolutely. Is the community real? 100% yes. But one thing I was missing was a belief system that is this something that is sustainable? Will it be here? And I prayed about it and I got an answer to my prayers. And this woman came into my life and she didn't know I was going to call on her. She's probably not expecting it. But why would I have a legend like this on a call and not call on her? She added proof that the business and the industry was real, but more importantly, the people who we're building it with was a solid core people. She has made millions and millions of dollars in the industry, but it's not about the money she's made. It's about how she's helped other people. And what I love the most about her is as much money as she has and has made and helped other people, she is living life in a way today that is unbelievable. She is happy. She is partying as she gives you her age. And I'm like, it's no way you're that age. I would say old, right? No, there's no way you're that age. And you can party with the best of us. And she is a sister from another mister. She is my adopted mother, my mentor. And I just love her. Sherry, would you just add proof as to why you chose the Viago when you did and why we're at the right place at the right time?
Jared, and I would not miss this call for anything. In fact, I've been texting people, getting them on the call the entire time. If you've seen my head down, it's because I'm messaging my team saying, you are missing this. Jared is on fire. And Cheryl, I just love you, sweetheart. You just are such an inspiration to all of us. And for everybody on the call, I know a lot of you, but there's a lot of new people on here, which, there's a saying in this industry, there's no enthusiasm like new enthusiasm. So if you're if you're in a position, and I'll mute this person out for you. If you're in a position where you're going, okay, my team isn't growing, it's not doing exactly what I thought it would be doing. You gotta lead by example. You need to be on these calls. I mean, you very rarely will not see me on a call. I am on camera. I am camera ready. And I pay attention to this. I look at the people that are on.
Dani maneirou,
Okay. We're having a little bit of challenge with muting, keeping this person muted. But one thing that you have to understand, this little box can make you millions of dollars. So would it be worth scheduling your week based on all the calls that are happening to where you know that you have an ability every single day to get somebody new on the call? Because when I said this, there's no enthusiasm like new enthusiasm. You definitely want to get people on these calls because that's how you're going to build a global business. I just put in the chat because I did not expect that Jared was going to call on me because I'm here to support the team. But I put in the chat that right now, in the process of packing for Barcelona, Spain. It has been on my bucket list since I was 19 years old. And yes, I'm 72 years young and I'm loving life. And I feel like this is a whole new lease on life for me and my husband because we love traveling the Viago way. When you have an opportunity, and I'll tell you, I follow Jesse McPherson and the Ojedas, wherever they go, we go, because it is the most fun experience to be able to do that. And in Barcelona, Jerry Robert will be on stage. We just got requested to be on stage. Can you imagine this man? I used to pay him thousands upon thousands of dollars to come and speak at our events, and this was back in the early 2000s. So when you think about this, we've come full circle. And for the folks that are going to be in Barcelona, it is going to be life-changing because I'll be on stage with Angie and Jesse and a lot of the leaders. I mean, the new diamonds from Africa. This is going to be an event of all events. And a lot of you know I wasn't in Ohio. My mom had gone to the hospital that Friday, so there was no way that I could be there, but it was the first big event I've ever missed in my career. I know how important events are. So if you're here and you're going, well, I can't go to Barcelona, who do you know? And follow me on this one. Who do you know? Who knows? Who knows? Just 2 times. People in Spain. You work on that because it's not till next Friday. You have almost a week to get through your list of people that you know and just say, do you know anyone in Spain? Do you know anyone in Spain? That is your mantra between now and next Friday, because guess what? That one person in Europe could change your whole business. Now you have a global business. So for all the people that say, oh, it's one of those pyramid scams, or oh, it's a great rich quick scheme, or all the misconceptions, they're not even objections anymore to me, they're misconceptions. And I got that from Lillian in Singapore. She goes, there's so many misconceptions. She's never been in the industry before. So when you understand these are misconceptions that we need to change their ideas on, because I've been doing this almost 40 years. I've never seen a company like this. So dig, find people who know people, and guess what you'll do? You can send me a message. You can send Jesse a message, or Angie, or whoever is your upline, or if you're not, none of us are your upline, we'll still work with your people. Send us a message, and we'll take care of your team while you keep building wherever you are. We'll build you a European team. So with that, and I got another call that is telling me I got to get on, but I just want to thank you, Jared, for the time, because I really want people to have a global business, because there is nothing better than making money while you're sleeping. So back to you, Jared.
Absolutely. So thank you guys so much. I want to end the call with what I call a very quick, fast start. What do I do to show my business? Number 1, I have fun. That is number 1. Number 2, be coachable. Trust the person who invited you. And if you don't, trust the person who invited them, and just be coachable. Be coachable, teachable, reachable, and a pleasure to work with, and you will have success. Number 3, never quit. Right? Quitters never win and winners never quit. It's just that simple. It's just a matter of time. Continue to work on yourself. Be a better version of yourself every single day. Lastly, learn how to invite. Keep the invite very simple. Hey, what are you doing right now? I'm excited. I got something you have to see. I'll send you a Zoom link. Jump on. Is that cool? Right? And then when you get them on, right before you get them on, learn how to edify. This is my new friend, Sherry. She's traveling. She's making money. She's extremely successful. She's going to show us how to do it. Just pay attention, right? Remember, ViagoInnerCircle.com, your first 30 days. It's free. Listen to the first 24 hours. Absorb the vision and the value of the company. And then, like Sherry said, schedule out time every day for one of the Zooms. There are Zoom calls at 2 p.m. There's Zoom calls at 7 p.m. On Mondays and Wednesdays, Sherry does a Zoom call at 9 p.m. Eastern time. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, she does a Zoom call at 7:30 p.m. on Eastern time. And our international team does a Zoom every single day at 1 p.m. Eastern time. I operate off of Eastern time. You have to adjust your time. And finally, if you really, really, really want to go far, have an in-home launch event, a travel party in your home. Just trust me. This is the one thing I'm going to say, trust me on. Invite 2 or 3 of your friends over, 5 or 6, create synergy. Let them come into your home, pull it up on a television and show them Viago. Show them where you're going and why you're so excited. And let them plug in. And when they duplicate that and everybody has one launch event in their home this month, watch how our community continues to grow. Guys, I say this, I go, you go, we go, Viago. Let's go. Let's go impact the world. Let's go help people have more fun, freedom, and fulfillment. Let's go change lives. Thank you all for your time. That is your Saturday Scoop. Unmute your lines and show love to each and every one of our community. Let's go.
Thank you.
Go, baby.
Unbelievable.
Go, Viago, let's go.
Let's
go,
baby.
Let's
Amazing.
go.
Let's go.
Let's go.